Within Guardian, there are two primary ways in which Revit end users interact with Guardian. One is user commands, and the second is custom interactions. This video is focused on the second, custom interactions. Custom interactions provide Revit end users with communications about a company's best practices or standards associated with the specific workflows and proactive protections through command messages. The command messages displayed in this video may differ from those used in your firm. Custom interactions also contain many of Guardian's standard automations. As with most features within Guardian, the project and company administrators will have the button activated on the Revit ribbon to customize these features. This video will focus on the Revit end user experience to give users a feel of the custom interactions features. Not all of Guardian custom interactions are demonstrated as part of this video, but they all function and interact with users in a similar fashion. Diving into specific custom interaction features, to demonstrate Guardian's copy and array protections, a grid line will be attempted to be copied, at which point Guardian provides a command message stating copying and arraying levels and grids should be completed by the project's BIM or model manager. The goal, in this case, is to demonstrate responsibility for managing levels and grids within the project. As this protection is set to guide, the Revit end user will need to enter a comment and they can proceed with copying or arraying a grid line. Guardian's delete protections is demonstrated by selecting the same grid line and executing the Revit delete command. Again, Guardian provides a command message stating that levels and grids and associate annotation has been selected to be deleted, and the levels and grids should be maintained by the project BIM or model manager. Since this is a prevented command, the user will need to enter a comment and a company-provided password in order to proceed deleting the grid line. But what if the goal is to protect the grid line from being modified, moved, or deleted altogether? Guardian's protected pins does just that. By selecting the grid lines and executing the native Revit pin command from the ribbon, Guardian will prompt users if they want to use the native Revit pinning feature or warn users in attempting to unpin. By selecting Warn Users when attempting to unpin, Guardian provides the three models of protection for the pinned element: Monitor, Guide, and Prevent. When a protected pin is applied, a customized command message can be added informing users of best practices and responsibilities. Now that the protective pin has been applied, when a Revit end user goes to unpin, the customized command message is displayed. Since the protection mode was set to Prevent, the user will have to enter a comment and the provided password in order to proceed unpinning the element, or just cancel the command altogether. Another of Guardian's custom interaction features is called parameter prompts. This can be demonstrated by creating a new sheet. Once an element is placed that contains parameter prompt defined instance parameter, Guardian will prompt the user to enter a value associated with the instance parameter. The goal with parameter prompts is as a user places a particular element, they are making design decisions and appropriate data needs to be entered to capture those design decisions. As seen with parameter prompts associated with the creation of a sheet, as the user enters the drawing set and drawing sequence parameter instance values, the sheet is properly organized with the view browser. To demonstrate Guardian's viewport selection, as the view is placed on the sheet, the proper viewport, along with the assigned view title, is properly placed in the view. To further demonstrate this, a legend is placed on the sheet. Once the legend is placed, the predefined viewport is assigned, and in this case, the viewport is set not to have the view title, which is common practice with Revit legends. Approved content sources is another of Guardian's custom interactions. As a family is loaded into the project model from a non-approved source, the Revit end user is provided a command message stating the company's approved content library. The goal is to help educate users of the company's best practices and standards around Revit families and content. Please check out the Project Configurations Overview video for a complete list and demonstration of all the custom interaction features.